Hello, welcome to A Tale 3 Cabins. Today I'm going to try to wait for this rain to stop and see if we can take out this shrub here. It's kind of become overgrown. It started out as a um, Alberta spruce, what we thought was a dwarf, but it's gotten pretty tall. And we originally thought we were just going to pull this thing out and discard it, either burn it or chop it up. But we might have some other plans for it, so come check it out. So you can see it's encroaching up there on the roof of our porch. So we're going to try to salvage this though, and we got to do it gently. That's a gas line marker right there. So the gas line is pretty close to where the shrub's going to be. We're going to try to dig it out. You make like a trough all the way around it, and my plan is to hopefully loosen it up a bit and then use the bucket to see if I can lift it out whole. Now, earlier in the spring, my neighbor approached me and said he was going to be building a barn, and he got approval through our local township. But we used to have a buffer of trees that was between our properties there, about a good 100 feet of trees and woods and thicket. And even in the wintertime, it was very hard to see our neighbors. So he's been clearing it out and getting ready to put this barn in. And now we got a pretty good view of our neighbor's house. And I'm sure in the wintertime, it's even going to be better than that. So we're going to take that shrub, and it might be a good little starter for like a little barrier, just to kind of not so much keep things private, but just to keep things kind of woodsy around our house. So the first thing I want to do is just take out some of this overgrowth. There's some wild grapevines that are coming through here. Just make an area to transplant this Alberta spruce. Seems like a never-ending battle with these wild grapevines. They're considered a nuisance in Ohio, and they just keep coming back year after year. So we got a good area cleared. I'm not going to dig the hole yet until I see kind of how things go when this comes out. So just how big a hole I might need. I ended up using that toe strap to try to pull back the branches, to try to pull them up so they're out of the way. So this is another good example where the 1025R size kind of comes in handy. I'm really working in a confined area here. I'm close to my porch. Not only is that gas line nearby, but also my drain for the downspout is right there in the corner. So I want to go very easy and delicate, and it's kind of tight, and so far things are going good. So my first try here digging with the tooth bar and the front end loader, it almost looked pretty good. The shrub was moving really nice, and I thought this was going to work. Now I had looked online and I tried to find like what the size of the root ball might be, or what the type of roots, how far they would spread for a plant like this, and I really couldn't find a lot of information on it. So I didn't know what I was going to be getting into here, but I thought it was going to be pretty much cut and dry. So with a lot of the vibrations and the shaking to get this out, it kind of knocked a lot of the dirt off of the root area. So we got a lot of the roots, but not so much of a root ball with the dirt. So now my next dilemma is trying to get this thing to stand up straight before we could fill it back in. So Karen's holding the tree up right now, and I'm trying to just push some of the dirt back in, but with the tooth bar on, it makes it a little bit more difficult to move this dirt, so I'm going to have to take it off. That's a little bit smoother. So of course adding or changing something to your house usually prompts you to add or change multiple things. And we're probably going to end up doing a little makeover in our flower beds here in the front part of the house eventually. But I'm just going to smooth this out for now, and we'll get a game plan on how we're going to change things in the future. Still looks straight. It seems like it's in there pretty solid. I think it went well. I would have liked to have had like it just pulled out in one big chunk when I first went in there with the loader, but probably the root system and the weight of the dirt was not going to let that happen. So I just have to get some water now, and I was going to get some 5-gallon buckets and just dump it over there, but I kind of have a different idea. So thanks for watching today's video. Hope you subscribe and like us, and keep an eye on us.